Hello. We hope you're enjoying your stay at Toshi's place.
To help you make the most of your time in Kamakura, we've prepared this sightseeing guide.
Today, we'll introduce you to Jufuku-ji Temple.
You know, Kamakura is absolutely brimming with incredible history, right?
Oh, definitely. Everywhere you turn.
But sometimes the most profound beauty and tranquility aren't on the main tourist maps. They're kind of tucked away.
In those hidden corners, yes.
Exactly. Waiting to be discovered. Have you ever wondered how to find those truly serene spots? The ones that offer more than just, a quick photo op.
A place where you can really connect.
Yes. Connect with the past, find a real moment of peace. Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today.
So our mission for this deep dive is to take you on a journey to Jufuku-ji Temple. It's one of Kamakura's most revered Zen temples.
Right.
Now, it might not have that immediate, obvious grandeur like some other big sites you might see.
It's more subtle. Exactly. But our exploration reveals it's a genuine treasure trove. We're talking cultural, spiritual, historical significance, all packed in.
And it offers this really unique opportunity for a quiet contemplation. Something a lot of visitors might just walk right past.
And trust us, it truly is special. Imagine a place where, centuries of deep history meet this wonderfully tranquil present. It just invites you to slow down, take a breath, and really absorb the atmosphere.
It sounds perfect for those moments when you just want to escape the hustle and bustle.
Right.
Find a little bit of peace in a really authentic setting.
Absolutely. So what are we going to unpack today on our guided deep dive?
Okay, let's see. We'll journey through Jufuku-ji's ancient roots, definitely.
And we'll delve into the monumental figures who shaped its legacy. Some really big names here.
Oh, yeah. And discover its unique architectural features. The stories they tell are fascinating.
And of course, we'll share some insider tips. How you can best experience its calming presence during your visit.
We want to make sure you get the most out of every tranquil moment there.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Jufuku-ji Temple. It was founded way back, early 13th century, a time of huge change in Japan.
Can you imagine the political landscape back then?
Yeah.
Wow. And this isn't just any temple founder we're talking about.
No, not at all. It was built by none other than Hojo Masako.
The Hojo Masako, wife of Minamoto no Yoritomo.
The very one. Japan's first shogun's wife. Incredibly powerful, influential. They even called her the nun shogun after her husband died because she held so much political sway.
Incredible. And she built this beautiful temple in memory of her late husband.
Yeah.
And their son, too, right? Minamoto no Sunetomo.
That's right. A poignant act, really. Grief, but also, enduring power.
And the site itself is significant, too.
It's hugely significant. It stands on land believed to be the former residence of Yoritomo's own father, Minamoto no Yoshitomo.
No way. So layers upon layers of history.
Exactly. And this location, it held such strategic importance that it was actually considered as the potential site for the entire shogunate headquarters.
Really? They thought about building the government center right there.
They did, before eventually deciding on a different spot. So this connection, it just imbues the temple grounds with this even deeper sense of historical weight. You're standing where the very foundations of samurai rule were once contemplated.
That's amazing. And it gets even more intriguing when we talk about the Zen monk Aizai. How does he fit into this picture?
Aizai. He's remarkable because he isn't just known for establishing Jufuku-ji as a prominent Rinzai Zen temple.
Which is important enough.
Right. But he's also famously credited with introducing tea culture to Japan.
Tea culture, you mean like tea ceremonies and
The
everything?
very beginnings of it. This wasn't just a casual thing. He traveled all the way to China, studied Zen Buddhism, and on his return, he brought back tea seeds.
Wow.
He recognized their importance not just for health, but for, spiritual discipline, too.
So it wasn't just about a nice drink.
Not at all.
Yeah.
He even wrote a book, Kisayo Joki, Record of Drinking Tea for Health, all about the benefits. And he presented this groundbreaking work to the third shogun, Minamoto no Sanetomo.
And that book still exists.
It does. It's preserved right here as a temple treasure.
That's an incredible connection.
Yeah.
So it really makes you wonder how deeply intertwined were Zen and tea culture right from the very start.
You're asking the right question. It was far more than just a beverage. For Aizai and the Zen monks, tea was, integral to their spiritual practice.
Nice.
The act of preparing and drinking tea became a meditative ritual. It helped promote alertness and focus during long hours of zazen, seated meditation.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And the disciplined, mindful process of the tea ceremony, chado, It grew directly out of these Zen practices. So the spread of tea across Japan was deeply tied to the spread of Zen Buddhism.
With temples like Jufuku-ji becoming centers for both.
Exactly. Spiritual learning and the cultivation of tea, it's a connection that really defines so much of traditional Japanese culture, linking daily life with, well, profound spiritual discipline.
That makes so much sense. And speaking of importance, Jufuku-ji holds a really special place historically. It ranks third, right, among the 5 great Zen temples of Kamakura.
That's right. The Kamakura goes on, ranks third.
So what does this actually mean for us understanding the temple?
Well, it's not just some casual ranking. This hierarchical system, the Gozen system, it was actually formalized during the Muromachi period
Okay.
by a powerful figure, Ashikaga Tadayoshi. It was kind of a strategic move, really, to set up state-controlled temples.
So the shogunate could exert influence,
Sure.
control religious institutions.
Precisely, solidifying their political power. So Jufuku-ji's high rank, number 3, it just underscores its immense historical and spiritual importance back then.
And it's officially recognized today, too.
Yes, absolutely. For those who appreciate spotting these things, it was officially designated a National Historic Site back in 1966, really cementing its legacy.
It's truly remarkable how a place can carry so much history but still feel so peaceful today.
It really is.
So from its spiritual foundation, let's turn to the visual poetry of the temple, the aesthetics. This is where it gets really interesting, I think.
Indeed. And one of the first things you'll notice, something that makes Jufuku-ji particularly special, is that stunning stone path. The Katsurajiki path leading up to the main gate.
Oh, it's absolutely breathtaking. Describe it for us. What's it like?
Okay, picture this. You have irregularly laid stones right down the center, but then they're beautifully bordered by perfectly evenly arranged stones on either side.
I can almost see it.
It's a traditional Japanese technique, sometimes called hiretsu, or the ice crack pattern, and people say it resembles the path at the magnificent Katsura Imperial Villa in Kyoto.
Wow. High praise.
Definitely. And this path, it really has a reputation as one of Kamakura's most beautiful temple approaches, especially photogenic in that gentle, dappled morning light.
So walking on it must feel quite special.
It's a truly meditative experience, almost rhythmic. The subtle variations in the stones, the play of light and shadow, it just naturally makes you slow your pace, clear your mind.
It sounds like the perfect way to begin your day, really. Peaceful and memorable.
Many people find it's a moment of profound stillness, even before you reach the temple proper.
You can almost hear the gentle crunch of footsteps on that path. And then, as you explore the grounds, you encounter another unique feature, the Yagura.
Ah, yes, the Yagura.
These horizontal cave tombs scattered across the grounds. What's the story there?
These Yagura are really unique to the Kamakura region. It's because of the landscape, those soft tufa rock cliffs.
Right, easy to carve into.
Exactly. So local people in the medieval period found these cliffs ideal for carving out these distinctive burial chambers.
And what's particularly compelling at Jufuku-ji?
Well, there's a strong belief, a tradition really, that these include the graves of some major historical figures, like Hojo Masako herself.
Wow, the founder.
And her son, Minamoto no Senatomo. Senatomo's Yagura, sometimes called the Karagusa Yagura or Ikaki Yagura, is particularly striking.
Why is that?
It has these distinctive peony arabesque patterns carved right into the stone. It hints at a real level of artistry and reverence.
So are these definitely their burial sites? Or are they more like memorials?
That's a great question, and it touches on the mystery of these ancient sites. You see, while some Yagura were certainly used as actual burial chambers, others might have functioned more as memorial monuments, cenotaphs. The exact purpose of each one can be a bit unclear today.
But either way,
They offer this captivating glimpse into ancient Kamakura burial practices, beliefs about the afterlife. They're like whispers from the past, inviting you to ponder the lives and customs of people centuries ago.
and the historical connections don't stop there, do they?
Well,
There are other notable graves within the grounds.
oh yes. Adding even more layers to Japan's rich history, you'll find graves of figures like Mutsu Munemitsu,
Who was he?
a brilliant Meiji-era diplomat, played a key role in Japan's modernization, foreign policy, especially during the Sino-Japanese War. Really important figure.
Okay, and others.
Then there's Takahama Kiyoshi, a renowned haiku master, instrumental in popularizing haiku in the early 20th century.
A poet.
And also the celebrated novelist Osuragi Jiro, famous for his historical novels, often depicting the lives of ordinary people.
So it's a real mix politics, art, literature.
It really adds this layer of cultural depth, doesn't it? Making it a spot where history, politics, and art truly intertwine.
Definitely. Now, you mentioned the temple was once much larger.
Oh, absolutely. At its peak, Jufuku-ji was a vast complex. We're talking over 10 sub-temples.
Wow. What's it like today?
Today, while certain areas like the main hall and the Buddha hall are typically restricted, beyond the inner gate, simply viewing it from the approach, strolling through the accessible grounds, you can still feel that deep history, that profound solemnity.
And it's quieter than some other spots.
That's the beauty of it. It's such a hidden gem precisely because it's less frequented by general tourists, which makes it absolutely ideal if you're seeking a slow, contemplative pace amidst natural beauty.
So you can really take your time, soak it all in without feeling rushed.
Exactly. It's a true escape.
Okay, so for you, our guest staying at Toshi's place, wanting to visit this serene spot, what's the absolute best way to experience it? Give us your top insider tips.
My number one tip, and I really can't stress this enough, visit in the early morning.
Early morning, like before breakfast.
Truly, either before or right after breakfast. Why then? Well, that particular morning light on the Katsurajiki's stone path, it's just magical.
The light.
It creates these dappled shadows, this tranquil ambiance. It's incredibly photogenic, yes, but more importantly, it creates a truly memorable and meditative experience.
Sounds like a wonderful way to find some mental calm, start your day feeling refreshed before the crowds arrive.
Precisely. Before the world fully wakes up.
That sounds like a perfect start to any Kamakura day. What else should visitors know about the experience itself? Anything to keep in mind?
Well, you'll find that even though the main hall and Buddha hall aren't usually open for daily visits,
Right, you mentioned that.
they are occasionally accessible during very special times, like the New Year's period or Golden Week.
Oh, really? Good to know.
Yeah. So if your visit happens to coincide with those specific periods, definitely keep an eye out. It's a rare opportunity to step inside, experience an even deeper layer of the temple's spiritual core.
Okay, noted. What about souvenirs or mementos?
For those who love collecting gashuen, those special temple stamps.
Yes, the beautiful calligraphy ones.
They offer them here, but in a pre-written format, so you just need to write in the date yourself.
Oh, that adds a nice personal touch.
It does. A lovely memento of your visit and a way to receive a little good fortune.
And getting there. Is it complicated from the station?
Surprisingly straightforward. It really is. Jufuku-ji is only about an 8 to 10 minute leisurely walk, roughly 600 meters.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, from the west exit of JR Kamakura Station. The route is really easy to follow, very accessible.
And the area around it.
It's lovely. Charming cafes, other smaller temples scattered nearby. It makes it a fantastic stop during just a casual stroll through the neighborhood. You could easily spend a whole morning just exploring this delightful corner of Kamakura.
Sounds great. Now, for the more adventurous among you listening, this raises an important question. Are you up for a bit of a hike?
Indeed. For those looking for a bit more activity, there's actually a historic path right behind the temple.
Oh, where does it lead?
It leads up to Genjiyama Park. It's a fantastic way to connect with nature and history all at once.
Sounds tempting.
Yeah.
Anything to be aware of.
Just a heads up. Some areas feature, steep, uneven terrain. So proper footwear, maybe some basic hiking gear is definitely recommended if you decide to tackle the trail.
Good advice. But the reward.
Beautiful panoramic views of Kamakura, and that feeling of having truly explored the natural landscape surrounding this ancient city. It's worth it if you're prepared.
Wow, what a deep dive we've had into Jufuku-ji. We've traveled from its founding by, well, the formidable Hojo Masako.
The nun shogun.
And its incredible connection to the beginnings of Zen and tea culture in Japan.
Yeah.
All the way to its beautiful Katsurajiki stone paths and those mysterious Yagura tombs.
It really is a unique blend, isn't it? History, spiritual tranquility, architectural beauty, all waiting for you to discover.
Absolutely.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, maybe Jufuku-ji reminds us that sometimes true understanding and profound experiences come from seeking out those quieter, less traveled paths.
That's a lovely thought.
What's fascinating here is how places of such deep historical significance can still offer these moments of profound stillness, real connection, even in our busy modern lives.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. And maybe it raises an important question for all of us. How can we incorporate more of these hidden gems of contemplation, these moments of intentional, quiet discovery?
Into our own journeys, wherever we are, even in our daily lives.
Exactly. Perhaps finding your own Katsurajiki path in your everyday routine? Something to ponder.
What you think?
We hope the rest of your stay at Toshi's place will be filled with wonderful memories.